Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how I replace this broken rubber for the trunk release latch. You see here, it's all get crack. I used tape to seal this for maybe a year, and now it's getting so bad. How to replace it? And that's the parts I got from eBay. It's like $8, but this only the rubber seal alone, doesn't have the inside, doesn't got this latch. It looks like identical, so I tried to use Phillips head and flat screwdriver to finish the job. So first of all, we need to remove the cover from inside. So here you use Phillips screw head to lose a little bit, and then use the flathead to pry this out. I will finish everything. And one more thing here, this handle right here on the right side, probably you need flathead to see the opening here. You need to pry this open, and there will be a screw here to remove this as well. I will finish this and show you how it looks inside. So this is the last one. Let me show you how exactly I did it. So first you need to unscrew this. The more this screw get out, the easier you can pull this out. So make sure the base doesn't rotate with the screw when you turn it. So once almost get out, you just pull. So the more it get out, the more it's just like the drywall screw, exactly like the drywall screw. And that's it. Okay, so right now I remove the inner liner, whatever you call this, and they just hang there. So if you go back inside, you can see the stainless steel clip right here, one, and the other one is behind the mechanical key right there, and one on here, one side and the other side. But I think we need to disconnect this cable first, just to avoid damaging the cable. And then you just push inside the clip and push outside the whole device. And that's how it looks, right? Okay, I'll finish this and show you how it looks. So I have released 4 out of 6 clips, one here on the side, and one here, and one the other side. So 4 out of 6. And the cable, you just press here and pull, and the other side is stick to the trunk, so this get out. And the mechanical key is not really physical connect to this latch, so it doesn't matter. So once it get out, and I think we need to pry from outside to get this out, or you need to push from inside, whatever makes for you. So I get this out right now. It's a little bit tricky to remove this one about the mechanical key, because there's a metal plate blocking it. So once I get inside, I use my hand to push from top to release one clip, and this one, because of this I don't know, metal plate blocking in the way, is a little bit tricky. So by that way you can remove those 2 clips and take this out. And here how it looks. You get the camera, you got the key, so I don't think you need to remove anything. There's 4 screws right here, 1 2 3 4, secure this to the bracket. We just need to remove this 4 screw for the camera, and here is the clip right here. You need to pry this out to secure to there. Alright, I'll do it. Okay, now I have removed this, and there are 2 springs. Don't lose those springs right here, and the camera get out as well. It's a little bit dirty. I'd rather wipe it before put it on. So when you remove this clip from here, be careful, because those are all plastic and it does a little bit tie. Alright, and you can tell it's exactly same. Even the foam seal is still here to do the waterproof, so exactly same. And I will put this part under the description. It's from China, from eBay. It takes 1 week to arrive, and it's $8. I think the whole unit costs 18 from Amazon, of course without camera. Alright, and that's how I use the tape. You can see it's still the residue, but it's so bad damage, I'd rather replace it. You can see those two springs sitting in this red little space, and this little, like, I don't know, stick goes into the opening right here, and then the whole unit after assemble you put back with the clip on. I will do this. Okay, now that's how it looks. You put this in, you put the spring in, and then you secure this. Okay, I will do the other way. You leave this open here, you put this in, clip in, and that's it. Very easy, huh? Sorry, one more thing to want to emphasize. The reason why we want to replace this, you can see this already get a little bit dirty from those open cracks. If got too much water and mud get inside, this device might auto function, so it's not going to work anymore. That's why we want to replace this seal. I will wipe it before I put it back in. Okay, so here I roughly clean the inside parts with a screw and the lever put in the place. Okay, a lot of space now. So when you put the screw in, make sure you put the screw sitting on those two dots right there. And also the direction matters. So with the cable right here, the cable on the blue cable facing you, and the camera side on the left, that's the correct way to go. The cable facing you and camera to the left side. Okay, this is how it looks after assemble. You see right here, the camera right here, puts full screw in and cable back in, and this looks good. So just do exactly upside. So first, let's see. You see, I pry a little bit, but it's out of shape already. But it's metal, so it doesn't really matter. So just slide this in. Hold on. Slide in. That's it. Hold on. It's working now. I will connect the cable and test it before I put the liner on. So the only one cable you need to connect. Sorry. It's so dark, I don't know. The only cable you need to connect is the one right here. Let me see. Okay, good. The only cable we disconnect is this one. Just plug this in, and that's it. So and the broken one, you can just trash it. So I will close before I put those clip on. I will try to close it, and I just tested it and works very well. So before put this in, you remove the screw all the way back, and from there you just squeeze this little 4 feet and into the hole right here. Squeeze the little 4 feet and squeeze into the hole, put into the hole, and you don't need a screwdriver anymore. Just push it back, and that's it. Fast and secure. Same thing like this. And it basically is everything reverse. Okay, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video.